I am live. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh shit, shit, shit. That's what. You know. Ah. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to go on OkCupid. Tell my friend, hey, seen my um friend with a female friend. It's okay for me to date other guys with Ty. He don't care about me. We've had a rough patch, so um you can meet me tomorrow if you want, or the next day. He won't meet me. Bet you he won't meet me. I never get anyone to meet me. Um, my ex is no longer with me. You know, Ty is no longer with me. Um, uh, I am going to. I want to meet someone somewhere. You know, in a public place. You know, but I don't think that Ty and I are meant to be together. Um, my ex, who is the most insane human being, you know, I do miss Ty though. I really do. I just had such a horrible month. My husband won't sign the divorce paper. I'm so tired of my life. I want to end it so bad. That's why I'm on here. I go on here on weird times instead of Friday or Monday because I just tired of all the shit. Just divorce me. I'm not asking. I'm telling you, I'm done. I don't care if you're done. I really don't. I let you finish many times before. So now, it's like I guess I get tired of being abandoned. You know, I really do. Oh, my eye things are falling off. Oh, I was told that Ty is dating. He's been strongly dating other people. I do tarot reading, and I seen him on a date, an actual date in my dreams, and I'm like, well, fuck. So I get it. All right. My son and my husband. I'm a fucking joke. That's all I've ever been. I just feel like a joke. I just wish nothing bad would have happened that night with Ty, and then my ex really likes to see me miserable. To be nice, to be fucking nice, because he knew what he did. He knows what he's doing now. He just, I don't care if I'm with Ty right now. He's dating other people. Drop the fucking charges. Drop the charges, okay? No one deserves that. Nobody. Even if he's not dating me, he doesn't deserve it. Fuck. You're just a mean fucker. Just drop the charges on Ty. I'm not dating him. In fact, I'm going to meet someone after work tomorrow. I'm going to go to my place where I walk, where it's near the Pizza Hut. Okay. After work, I'm going to go there. I'll be there at 2:45. So if anyone wants to come out and meet me, come out. I mean, I'm not going to be in a real super good mood. I have had a shitty birthday month. My birthday month really blew. I wish I was never born. I really do. It's just one of those things. It's like fucking God is taking out the magnifying glass and burning my ass. All Senior Psychopath has to do, thank you for the thumbs up. I get it. Okay, I'm not with Ty, but here's the thing. I'm not with him now. Why are you trying to take this out? Because you're whatever you, I don't know if I was your lucky charm or what the fuck I was, but take the charges off. You know they're wrong. You know you shouldn't be pressing them. Take the charges off, Ty. God damn it. He's not even dating me. Take the charges off Ty. He deserves that. Okay? Anybody, even if they're not fucking dating me, just take the charges off him. You know you're doing it just to get to me. I'm not with him. So take the fucking charges off. You can't do it because it's going to hurt your little man muscle. Fuck that. When you're trying to act like the big man, you act all big. That make you feel good to make other people hurt? Because you're fucking hurting? Ty don't deserve that. He's a good person. He really is. And he don't deserve that shit. I don't deserve that shit either. Just to put it out there. Oh, and I got a lovely job. I got a job I'm not crazy about. Divorce me now. I'm fucking totally fucking miserable. Do I have to go and resort to stupidity? Because you know what? Let me tell you this. Fuck the gun. You take this shit, you take this stuff. I'll guarantee you wouldn't have to take even half a bottle and you off yourself. Do I have to off myself to fucking get rid of him? I don't think so. I'm not going to that path, but I'm going to tell you this. That's what he's hoping for. I'm not going to go and get any kind of go to the doctor or nothing. You don't give a shit about me. All you care is yourself. Sign the fucking papers. So tired of it. Really? God, there must be a lot of bugs in here. Look at that. I see them all around. God dang. Those little gnats. Oh, I'm going to have to. Because I keep fruit in here, okay? I'm not drunk. I'm not drinking. This is just bubbly. Okay? My bubbly. Bubbly. If you want to do something right, Senior Psychopath, you want to do something right, just drop the charges. That is not right what you're doing to that young man, to that boy, to that, not boy, but to that man. To do that, to do that because you want to feel like the big man, because you want to get even through me. It's not because I am. You want to get even through me. And that is wrong. You know my dad's temper, and then you're thinking I only have like a little bit of it? Come on, I can make Karen look like a fucking Girl Scout. You have not even seen the real me. So let me tell you this, you need to go and get your ass checked out, because, as far as I'm concerned, if you don't want to sign divorce papers when your wife wants a divorce, I don't give a shit what you feel. I had to deal with your ass for the other 20 years that I begged you and cried. And then you went to my friends, and I had no friends for fucking 5 years. Five. Five. You wanted to keep me like a fucking fairy. We could just put her in a little thing and then shake her and take her fairy dust every fucking time, and you feel like it. If your mom really knew how you treated me, I don't think she would have talked to you. I kept my mouth shut because I figured that it should be kept between us. I'm not going to play Sharesies on YouTube though. Oh no, not in that thing. But I'll tell you this much: I should have been paid a whole hell of a lot more. My dad said there was 2 times in his life that he cried and his soul wept. The first one was when his wife disappointed him, and you know the disappointment that, my mummy did. They were getting divorced, and even, they were getting divorced, and she went a little, ooh. Well, anyway, what happened was he said he wept when he felt that he was truly disappointed by my mom. And then it was when I got married, if you really want to know. So, do I believe that I think that you should sign the divorce papers? Was it my dad ever on? No. My dad had better things to do than to put a pair of panties in somebody's vehicle. In fact, my dad was going, "Oh, no, 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 nothing like that." He tried to fucking cover it up for you. God, I got a bad hair day. I woke up and my hair was, ooh, it was actually curly. It was really fucking weird. My hair's never been like I've had bone straight hair for all my life, and I woke up with fucking curly hair. You know, I've always been like my mom with the straight, just the straight hair, and wow. Yeah. Gee, I guess, I can always be the cat lady. The crazy There's that crazy cat lady. Yeah, my life really sucks, and my life did is falling apart. I told my friend today I wish I never lost my weight. It was the worst thing I ever did. I mean, it bought me time. I don't know how much, but it bought me time. Yep. I don't understand why, Paul. I mean, why senior psychopath can't, you know, sign the divorce papers, you want to hurt me. That's all you want to do. This is senior psychopath. I want to hurt her really bad. Oh, well, I'll just press charges on her boyfriend. Or press, 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 press. Oh, over there. Oh, mm. Oh, Baxter's here. I'll give him a call. Let's see what he's up to. Ah. Hey, how are you doing, Baxter? I was wondering, I've been kind of bummed, I've been going through a really hard divorce, and my boyfriend broke up with me and is dating other people, and didn't tell me. I had to find out on my own. And I was kind of wondering if I can head down to Beverly Hills and hang with you for a bit. Well, for the weekend till I have to go back to work Monday. Okay. I'm here in Prump. That's where I live, in Prump, Nevada. Hmm. Yeah. I just got to gather up some gas money. um, oh, cool, cool. Because I don't want to, like, I know if you have any special things going on, I don't want to interfere in your, plans. That's cool. Oh God, that sounds great. I'm going to leave actually Sunday evening. It leaves like Sunday or whatever, before evening, I leave and yeah, because I got to be at work Monday too. Yeah. So it works for, oh shit, you're talking, oh, it's a 4-hour drive. No, I get off at 1:30. I get off at 1:30 and I can like have everything, gassed up and, you know, uh, ready to go. And I could just leave from work. Yeah. Is that okay? Okay. Okay. Yeah. No, I want to network. I'll talk to you when I get there. Yeah. Yeah. I want to see what I can find out there. I lost weight again. I lost weight and I look good. So I want to see, yeah, I want to see what's out there. And I want to just, rediscover myself. You're just such a good friend. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, that's what I want. You've been the best friend, I swear. God, I've known you how long? Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're amazing. You've always been there. I've had some of the best people have been, just on Facebook and stuff that I found some of the most amazing people. So, you know, it's just been such a bad month for me. And my ex won't sign the papers and oh God. And I even said to my ex, I call him senior psychopath, by the way. And I said, yeah, I'm sorry. I have, hmm, yeah. Mhm. Mm. Okay. Uh, yeah. 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 That's true. Yeah, I gotta tell him I'll tell you about the job, later. But it's like, um, it's just it's the lowest point of my life that I've ever been in. I mean, this is like I'm there. I'm at the belly at the ground. I am the snake belly hitting the ground, and I am there. Really. Yeah. Yeah. Well, what happened was we got separated, and I went to a friend's house, and he even stalked me when I went over there. And I realized, it's called abandonment when you leave the house, and you had the yeah. We were happily married, and then a lot of stuff came up about his my ex could not keep his pants up for God knows when. It was always coming down. You know what I mean? I felt like I married, you know, uh Slick Billy or Slick Willie, It was always it was like I would find women's underwear in that weren't mine. I knew they weren't mine. It's like a woman's thing when you leave your underwear. It's not leaving your underwear for an accident so somebody could find them. And it's like marking your territory. And I told my exes, this is someone's underwear. You had sex in here. There's a rubber over there. There's this. Come on. Could I just, throw me a bone and just say, I fucked up? But he never did. And it just was like, really? Time and time again. And I get treated like shit. I had, every time I think of going is when Devin was about 10 years old, I really wanted to leave the relationship. And because it was the second time it happened, and I came almost close to it, but my husband, 20 years ago, about 20 years ago, yeah, he's in his 30s. Hmm. Yeah. And it just didn't get better. It got worse. So I'm like thinking, this crap has gotten worse. Maybe I can lose weight. Maybe it's my weight causing the problem. I don't have the energy to get stuff done in the house. I don't have energy to do nothing. So you know what? I'm gonna go and lose some weight, and I am going to get healthy and make my life better. So here I'm thinking, making my life better. I'm you know, getting healthy, losing weight, and suddenly it went from I'm having an affair with one guy at work to everyone. I kid you not, it was everyone. 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 Oh no, no, you got to hear this one. You'll love this one. You got to sit back for this one. Are you sitting down? All right. All right. 80-year-old next door neighbor, he went and banged. I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. I swear. No, we still had it. It was he has gained he I don't want to get into it, but it was harder for him to to have sex with me a lot of times. I don't know what it was that caused it, and I'm like, well, okay, we'll try some other form of, getting you know what I mean, getting intimate with each other. And that's what we did. We had another form, a way of getting intimate with each other if he couldn't perform. And I didn't want to sit there and, put that, but yeah, and he still had intimacy with the next door neighbor because this is what I was told. The neighbors all thought that we were swingers, and I didn't know I was one, but apparently they thought we were both swingers because Paul was doing the next door neighbor and I was saying nothing at all. I just knew nothing out of it. I was that blind. I'd get home from work. I was over 200 pounds. So I was 215 pounds. And I was steadily losing weight. Believe it or not, I was 250 pounds. And then when I was working at the wheat place, I went to 215, which was a way, for me, it was like losing a lot of weight to, get. And then he was doing the next door neighbor, and I'm going, well, okay, you know, yes, yes. I can't make this shit up. I really can't. Yeah. He would sit and talk with her for 5 to 10 hours, and I know there was more shit going on in those 10 hours that I was at work, and I came home and he was with her. The neighbors thought that he got the okay for him to do her, and I said, "No. Oh God, no." And it was just like other stuff that piled up on top of what was already happening. And I finally just couldn't take it. I just said, I had enough. When I tried off myself and I couldn't take enough, I finally said, I got to do something. I have to do something. There's something not right. I am going to go and do something. And the only thing I could think of was divorce Paul because that's the one thing that just caused all my crap should have, you know, everything. It was his infidelity, him blaming me for his infidelity, his blaming me that I didn't give enough to him. So he had to go and do infidelity. I go, I'm a nymphomaniac. Let's put it this way. I belong to a vibrator of the month club, okay? And I was telling him, I go, Paul, I don't know about you, but for me, I'm always going into the office and locking it because of the fact that that's where I go to masturbate and you're not putting out enough. And he goes, really, and he was complaining about me. And I'm like, you just, you know, I don't know about you, but my vibrators, I have to replace some of my vibrators. I had to replace them because the motors went out on them. That's how often I used them. And he couldn't, it's not that he couldn't keep up. He just didn't seem interested in me. Yeah. 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 Oh, God. Yeah. 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 Mm. Yeah. Yeah. No. They wait for yeah. Yeah. And I said I pretty much could only take, I guess, I took a lot, and finally I was like, okay, and yeah, my kids have not been too happy with the whole situation, but it's like, what am I gonna no, I wasn't. I re- yeah, and I said, no, that's what got me. I got into shape, and I never went out on him, and while I was here in Pahrump or anywhere. I didn't go out on him at all. And I'm like thinking, I kept saying to my friend, I said, hey, I have a gal pal, and I said, I don't understand this, and I was telling her, how he's always saying I'm screwing around. And she goes, he's doing it. He's screwing around, and he's putting his blame on you. And sure enough, she was right. That was the same. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. And it's like, and I did. Well, I got Tyler, and I really like him. He's in a very amazing man. But Paul got jealous, and you're thinking, Paul would, my ex would be um, amicable because one day he brought somebody over into my bathroom that was homeless. And I'm thinking, now he's doing the homeless. I kid you not. It was a homeless lady. It was 4 in the morning. I woke up to my bathroom smelled just absolutely horrendous. I'm thinking, God, you should have at least had her shower should be clean. Oh yeah, it was that bad. And I just said, oh yeah. So I brought my boyfriend over here. He had a skirmish with my boyfriend. He had pressed charges with the skirmish with my boyfriend. And I think that he should drop the charges because I'm not dating him right now. He's not dating me. He should be happy about that because I'm miserable. I really liked Ty, but I mean Tyler. But apparently he's just feeling how can I say this bad? Um that he didn't have somebody. Yeah. No. And I can't really talk. Yeah. You're yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, he was acting like that, and it really wasn't that way. You know what I mean? He was way over exaggerating. Ty's yeah, see, Ty's a sweetheart. He's a sweetheart and a half. He doesn't deserve this. I'm not even dating him now, and I want my ex to take the charges he's pressing on Ty, because he's doing it not because to say, hey, this person's bad and this person's done this before. Ty's never done that before, ever, ever, ever. And for him, it should be that Paul would take the charges off Ty, because I'm not dating him no more. There's nothing going between us. He's only hurting a man just because he dated me, because he's a simpleton and little man. That's how I look at him as. That's not right to do that just because, you know, and I just thought it was wrong. Scare him. I don't know what it was. Yeah. Somebody, Paul had a stance that he looked, where his hands behind his back or whatever. You don't know it's like he's done it to me too. But I threw the last time I got into a skirmish with my ex. I threw nunchucks at him because he said, "Well, you don't know what's behind my back." I go, "Well, fine, fucking shoot me." And I threw the nunchucks at him, and he's like, he moves away. Of course, it's nunchucks, and he's like, "Yeah, he just called me crazy and all that stuff." But I'm just so tired of it, you know. Yeah. 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 Well, I just feel that Paul knew what he was doing. I mean, my ex knew what he was doing. He really did. He knew he was like what you call baiting him and doing that because he dated me, because I wanted to get with somebody else, and he was pissed because he didn't have nobody. And I was pissed because I believe that I'm not with Ty. Give him the freedom. Don't try to take it out on me from somebody else, because it's not right. It's not right to do that. He's not dating me. God bless America. That man needs to have that taken off. Oh, God. Because my ex can be just so mean and just vengeful. If his mother knew, that he went to all my friends and literally they unfriended me. I had no friends for 5 years because they didn't want to deal with my ex, you know? Yeah. He's retired. So he has a lot of time on his hands. So he had enough, huh? He worked for Ford Motor Company. Mhm. He gets money each month. It's like it would be considered not a pension, but when you're he's 5150, so they give him like money because yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it does. I had to get a job. A job. He didn't say what kind. I have I that's what my friend said. That's what my friend said, who's been helping me out. She goes, "Why does he care if you have a job?" And it's a power thing. It is a power thing with him. It's a power thing. He wants me to have a job because he wants to do what he's always done, which was rule me. And he can't do it. Yeah. 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 Well, he wants to sell the house. I told him that I wanted to try to finance the house myself if he could give me 7 months. He didn't want to give me 7 months. He wanted to go to Michigan and already have his money and have a house set up over there. Because I'm using his VA loan with this house. He has to close out this loan in order to start a new VA loan over in Michigan. So I said, fine, you know what? Sell the house. I can use the money and put it down for a small house somewhere in Pahrump. He goes, okay, boom, boom. All right. So then um, that's what we decided. So I had the lawyer redo the divorce creed, and he still won't sign it after everything's went done. That's why I'm bitching. Yeah, yeah. Well, the thing is, the house is not worth that much. And he thinks, I said to him that he'd make more money off of me buying the house than anything else. And he said, well, I made the offer. If he was really nice, I would give him the 20 grand that he felt that he needed from the Jeep. He put 20 grand into the Jeep. To be honest, he did. And I said, I can put the money into what I can do is borrow an extra 20 grand from the bank and use it as a to be nice. And you can't say, I'm just going to give my husband or my ex, I'm going to give my senior psychopath, the 20 grand because I want to be somewhat nice because he had the Jeep and he put money into it. I was going to do that before he did all the shit with Ty. I was like, oh yeah, I'll do that. I even offered it up. Hey, yeah, go do that. And I said, if I bought the house, he could get the 20 grand that he felt he from the Jeep. And he's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then after all the problems, I told him he could take the 20 grand. And I said, I'd rather burn it and watch it burn than to give it to a senior psychopath. And that's how it went. So everything he yeah. Yeah, I would because in order to, it would be cheaper to do it that way in the long run to have the house because it's a really good in the area of rentals. Number one, number two, it's a good investment. I got an acre and a quarter here. It is nice. It's a nice part of the it's quiet here. So I was told it would take for everything to pay off the house and everything would be like 140, maybe 145. That's not bad at all. I could. As long as I keep up my credit and I go and I keep up my credit and stuff. Uh, they're pretty good with that. If you're doing conventional, is different than when you do VA. VA, you got to jump through hoops, and those hoops have fire. So it's a lot harder with those. With conventional, as long as you paid off your credit for a certain amount of time and you're good, they're happy. If you have a job for 7 months or 6 months, they're like, oh cool, you got a job for 6 months. You been doing this and that whatnot. I'm like, okay. So and that's what I figure. I can do it. Oh yeah. 2 rooms right now, clean them up and rent them. I currently, if he were to leave his room, I can rent out for about 600. I rent out both of them for about the same amount of money, about I think 700 a piece. That's $1,400. I can rent out a dry space because I have that much room. I can rent out a dry space for someone to go, for a camper, or not to rent it out, but like a little space to park your camper when you're not using it. I can rent that out for like $200-300 a month, and that's making close to 2 grand. Not 2 grand, yeah, it's making close to a grand, but it's enough to pay the house payment and the electricity, from what I can get from just 3 renters. That's a dry renter that just takes something that's stored and 2 rental rooms. I can make about 2 grand. Yeah, grand, 2 grand. Yeah, 1,500 would be more acceptable. On the 140, it would be close to about $700 or $800. Yeah, yeah. Oh no, it isn't. Yeah. Well, I would talk to Kathy about that. I deal with All Star Real Estate, so she's the one that's going to be dealing with that. And she told me that she would help me take care of things, and I believed her. And I said, okay, okay, because I do want to stay here. Right now, it's just, it's cheaper for now. And then I can just fix this up. So, unless I find something else somewhere else. That's the thing, though. He didn't want to do that. He wants to sell the house. That's what he wants to do. He doesn't want to be flexible. And my son said, Dad, I make X amount of money each week with just this job. I can help out with the house payment. And he's like, no, no, no. And he was all pissed off because he's got to have power over me. That's the whole thing. He doesn't want to see me happy. He's got power over me. And, that's why, he did the thing with the job. Even though I would have gotten a job anyway, it would have been easier if he wasn't here, because he goes around town telling people shit, and people already heard, you senior psychopath around town. Oh yeah, I'm going to get a job real quick, working with the public real quick. Oh yeah, you know. Crap, I've been banging on here, and I think I'm banging my poor chair to death. Yeah, that would be nice. Oh, here, let me write it down. Mhm. All right, go ahead. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Yeah. It's good to have good friends around. Oh, did you hear the latest? Mhm. Oh. Oh, I was like, whew. Whoa. Have you ever seen a Karen in action? A Karen. Have you ever heard of the term the Karen? Someone who's extremely rude and think that they're righteous. And that is what she does. She thinks she's righteous and whatever, and she'll go and she'll rub people the wrong way, and they get pissed off and they want to get even. I've seen her do it, and I usually people were around her back in the day to save her from getting pummeled. But I said, one day, Christine, you're going to get it bad, crazy. My kids called her Crazy Christine. She came here with my ex after I told her I really wasn't a good time to visit. If she could visit next month or another time, nope. She worked on my ex, and then she pissed me. Finally, it was my ex is like, I gotta save her life. I gotta save her life. Okay, whatever. So when he came back, he brought her with him, and I said I want a divorce. And it wasn't he did nothing happened with her, all right? Nothing happened with Christine, only with the 80. So he had, she was stuck here, and she was had this Chihuahua dog with nails that were too long. So I, told her at that time I had, funds and stuff. And I'm like, hey, you want me to go get the dog's nails cut? No, no, it's okay. She had this big amethyst, and I always wanted it. So she needed money to leave here. So I gave her money. I gave her the money we set on the amethyst. The price on, I'll tell you how much it is in person, but it was not cheap. And I gave it to her, because it was worth it. It's worth more than what I gave her. Trust me. And uh, that's what took to get her to go safe, to where she needed to go. And then I couldn't believe it. She was working people here in Pahrump. She was going over at the Circle K begging for money there. And I was like, oh my God, no, 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 no. Yeah, she was at the Circle K begging for money and stuff. And people were telling me, yeah, there's this lady, with this little Chihuahua dog begging. I'm like, oh, I better not tell them that's crazy, Christine. I kept my mouth shut. I was like, oh, no. She does. She does. It's really bad. You're going, really? This is really bad. So I'm like, oh. I am going to be okay. Let me delete this. I'm going to be deleting this. I'm deleting a lot of posts. I'll just edit. Oh no, that one needs to be deleted. I gotta delete that one. It's so bad where you can't even edit it because it's just listen to this one. My job is so bad that if I sold this product to anyone in Pahrump, it probably kill me. Senior psychopath signed the divorce papers. Yeah, that's got it. Yeah. Uh yeah. I know my job sucks. Uh, Oh, it's really bad stuff that I'm selling. Don't buy the what was it called? We're selling these things by this it's called Kelly like services, but it's really just ink things, you know? Yeah, printing ink things. And yeah, I'm like, okay, I'm deleting all the crap, okay? But I'm keeping up the one with the no birthday because that I really had a crappy birthday. I had the worst birthday ever. I mean, it was really bad. April 14th. Oh my God. You're an Aries too. I know. That's what my dad used to say. Aw. Yeah. Yes. That sounds like a deal. We're going to have a celebration. That sounds good. All right. Now I'm excited. Aw. I appreciate. Thanks for letting you open your life to let me come in to hang with you. I appreciate it very much. Okay, that'd be cool. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. I'll do that. Okay. You too, huh? All right. Bye. There you go. All right. So, anyways, I'm going to go to LA. It's been such a long time. Oh my gosh. I think it was the last time I was with Crazy Christine. Oh, we had gone to my idea. Hey, let's go where my cousin goes. Where the paparazzis at? We fuck with them. We were. Is that where the pop? Yeah. Fuck them. I'm gonna go in. There we go. And so instead of like hurting myself and stuff and acting stupid, I do stupid stuff, and I just went through and got rid of my bad advertisement. Yeah, I'm not happy with my job status, but I'm still dealing with it, you know. Oh shoot, I think I got more to delete. Let me see. All right. I know I said All right, I can edit this one. Okay, okay, that's it. That's pretty good. All right. So I'm just trying to go through. I'm just going to delete that one. Delete. I know. I got. Oh, all right. All right. Ah, fuck. Oh, I gotta go wait. Come on. Oh, you make deleting this fucking post so hard. Move. Uh, oh, all right, there. All right, I'm done. So I got a job, and my ex still refuses to sign the paperwork. Now we got new paperwork in, guys. New. I already signed my paperwork. Idiot boy has yet to sign the paperwork. Oh, text, yeah, I mean, um, usually I don't reach out to people and stuff. Um, I am a private person to a certain extent. I'm just so upset that my ex would want to. I think with him making a big deal about me having a job, I told him I would have one after, whatever, just fucking divorce me. You ruined my life. You ruined it. You refused to divorce me. All right. All right. And number. Okay. Yeah. He's such a calm person. And I'm like, he doesn't, his birthday was in April too. So it was like, I got a birthday card. Let's see. So, I got a birthday card. I may be broke, but I at least he'll love it. All right. So that's what I will get my wonderful. Oh yes, I have gone through vibrators. By the way, yeah, a lot of them. It's so hard to get rid of them. So you just kind of keep them because you see. Let me tell you a vibrator story. We were going over the hour mark. I know that. I don't give a fuck. I need, what time is it? 10 o'clock. All right. As long as I have time to take a shower. So I take a shower. Anyhow, let me tell you the vibrator story. It wasn't mine. It was a next door neighbor's. Apparently, I had gone out front in Detroit over on Fern Street to have my morning cup of Joe. I had my cup of Joe. I usually had one of those freaking big ass cups, and I smoked my cigarette outside. I didn't allow cigarette smoke inside. There was no smoking inside in the basement. and outside. So anyway, I go in on my front porch. It's like the typical, Midwest porch. You got a two-story house, Midwest porch, and it's nice. And I'm watching the kids play. I'm thinking, oh, is that cute? They're playing, swords with really short. Oh Lord, they're not playing with swords. They're playing with dicks. They're playing with one was a green dick and one was a big black one. And they're just like, yeah, yeah, yeah. They're having a good time. They're really, and I'm like, I go and put my coffee down and I go to get my rubber gloves. Yeah, I am not touching those damn things. Oh, hell and no. I go to get my rubber gloves and I go to the little boys and I go, do you know where those have been? No. Your mommy's private parts. Ah! They're all screaming as they're leaving. My ex goes, "What did you do to the kids?" I go, "I told them where I ruined their sword fight, and I took their dicks away. I threw it away, put the gloves into the garbage can." Yeah, that's what I always think of. Somebody's going to be stuck playing with my old dick. My luck would be like my friends' kids running around with it. And for some reason, it just started to work, and there's batteries stuck in it. Or it just got that juice of power that was plugged just the last time, and it's like, that's my luck when I go and I throw, I guess you say throw toys away, you know. So I'm happy that I got a goal for this weekend. Now I got to get another goal to get gas money because it sucks to be me. Sucks to be me. I know I was good. I did not screw around and not go to bed with other men. When I was separated, I had gone for a walk. I was walking around and met my other ex. God, I'm meeting so many exes here. It's like I'm not going to be able to go out and date because I went out with that one and that one already. Let's move on. All right. So I I had a really really crappy month. I mean, it just yeah. If you're man enough to act like an idiot and asshole, senior psychopath, senior psychopath, you think you're man enough, then then be man enough to know that I'm not dating him no more. You're not getting even with me. You're just pissing me off because you're hurting a good person's life. Because you have to be the big man with it. Big man. Let's go and smoke. I'm getting a bit too reality oriented. I know how it is, so I get yeah. So I'm going to see what kind of fun. It's going to be fun. I'm excited. And that's the one thing that he wanted to know, what was going on with that. And it's like, I know what went on, and I know that my ex, what he did. I know what he did. He's done the same thing to me, and I offered to be nicer than nice, and then he went and pooped on me. Yeah, well, I mean, he just it just was horrible. You're doing this not because you're afraid of a perpetrator coming back at you. No, you're doing this because you want to get even with your ex-wife because she screwed him. Whoop dee doo. Get with the program. If you can't get with the program and realize the fact, okay, life goes on. All right, yeah, I got dumped too, big deal. Let's move on. God, we all get dumped. Apparently, I get dumped a whole lot too. God, there must be like a lot of dust in here because when I do this, it's like a lot of these, like it looks like, it looks like they say ghosts, but it's not. Oh God, my ex mother, my senior psychopath mother did astrology charts, and she said, "Let's read through them." My dad goes, "Let's not say we did," and I'm laughing. Okay, Dad. Why? You're not into astrology? And we looked at each other. He goes, "No, we're not into astrology. You keep that to yourself." I had the chart. I knew what time I was born and all that. They make a big deal about that, and being an Aries. I had people tell me, "You're nothing like an Aries." I don't even know. It's just weird. I didn't grow up where, my grandmother would go, "Oh yeah, I'm was born in November, so we get like angels." I got an April angel somewhere around here. Oh, probably. Well, senior psychopath probably threw it away. Didn't like my stuff. So, yeah, I just think that, you know, if you care about somebody, I don't even care if you care about me. The whole thing is senior psychopath, do what's right. Don't do it because you're pissed off at me to get even with another person. I'm not even with him. He doesn't text me. I get too excited when he texts. It's like, oh yeah. Okay. Well, I am going to La La Land. So yeah. I have asked my ex, and he had asked how serious was the relationship. I'm like, why did you want to know? Why does he want to know? I'll tell you why senior psychopath wants to know. Because it pisses me off when a person who is good and you have a person who baits another one and does things and says things that he knows he shouldn't, and he knows what's going to happen, and then when it does happen, he says, "Oh, my life's threatened." Oh, come on. Grow fucking up. So, yes, there's more than one way to kill yourself, and I really don't care to do that right now. I'm not dying from any cancer or nothing. I got other problems to deal with. That it's stress. That's the reason why I'm having so many health problems. And it's not really health problems, it's just stomach problems and stuff like that. It's the stress causing it. That's it. That's my big health problem. The only thing that I have that's unhealthy or whatever is, smoking. They're still considered, addictive because I do put nicotine in it. So, all right, here is after months of, I would say, that if I had to wish, it would be that my ex would drop the charges because he knows he's been playing a game of power with me. And that's not right to put somebody in the middle. He's moved on, but you haven't. So just drop the fucking charges. God, it's like, fuck. I'm going to LA for the week, so it doesn't mean that you go in my room and sniff my panties. I'm going to do my wash before I leave. So you don't make it sniff my old panties. Oh, yeah. It's sad though that, you miss your dad when you're going through a divorce because he's gone through more than you. Oh god. He had one. Oh yeah, that was with shit, that was wife number 3, wasn't it? No, 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 that was wife number 2. He's been married 4 times, so it's yeah. Wife number 2 was, oh, atrocious. Oh my god. My family really. She goes to California to visit my family, and she does the big no no. We call it the big no no, what she did. And that was her end of her visit. Really, it was. She tells my grandmother what a horrible person I am. And my grandmother, by this time, has saucer eyes going, what is she saying? Stuff? So she corners me in. We have a, what happened was she tells me, hey, stepmother number 2 says you're doing all this stuff. I go, no, this is what happened. And then she's like, oh, I see it now and I got it. And I really, yeah, that's what happened with her. Let me go and get some stuff. I can't stand my face looking like shit. Anyway, what happened was, you see, like my dad heard, and he really didn't. It wasn't that bad. He thought my grandma did not like that. She told her, you know what? I don't believe you. And I really would appreciate that Bob never, I mean, that my dad never take her back to California. Really, that's how bad it was. My family pretty much stated to my dad that they didn't enjoy her being there. And what was the words verbatim? She stunk up every freaking bathroom in my family's house in California. Everybody's house got it. Oh, and trust me, she just would stink it. I swear to God, I swear upon my soul. La, 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 she would stink up your bathroom like there was no, like there was no tomorrow. No tomorrow. And that's what it was like. She was a very mean person. She did some things that I had to go to therapy for years for. Oh yeah, we're not getting into that one, but was something that was like you mess with daddy's girl, you got, yeah. She did this and my grandma sat down and talked with my dad and said, "This is what your uh wife did." And that's when my dad said, "Okay." He took her credit cards away. That was her naughty thing. That's what happens when you do a no-no. Now with him, when he just takes your credit cards, he'll end up giving it back to you. This is what I told her, and it's true. I said, "You'll get your credit cards back. What will happen is, oh, I forgot to, you'll get your credit cards back," I told her, "but you have to be good for a very long time." She goes, "Well, how long is that?" And I go, "How bad was your no-no? How bad was your mistake?" Everyone does different things. I still remember that. "How bad was your no-no?" And she's like, "Well, yeah, you get bad with dad. Yeah, you mess with his daughter. Yeah, she did something. Yeah, it was cringe worthy, as they say. But yeah, you do a no-no." She told me that, and I said, "Oh, it'll be about 6 months before you get your cards back." She thought the fastest way she could get her cards back was to file for a divorce. Oh, God. That one was a stupid one. She was so dumb. She was so dumb just to get back her cards. So when she filed for the divorce and she froze my dad's accounts, those cards went bye bye. Oh, yeah. The minute she filed for divorce, my dad cut those cards away. Oh yeah, she never got those cards back. I knew. I told her, "Don't file for a divorce like what your daughter's telling you." Her daughter was her demise. That's the reason why she died. So she died. She was 45. Yeah, I already lived past her. I gotta text a friend. Sorry. So anyhow, what are we doing now? Where are we going to go? So we it's it's just kind of pisses me off that I have this it's this I guess you would say I just feel not happy, you know. When I guess they say when evil wins, it wins. I give up. I am done. playing hero for the month. Oh, yeah. When your good friend gets put in the clinker because of your stinker of a husband, it's all good, huh? Yeah, that's what happened. My friend got stuck in a clinker because of my stinker ex senior psychopath. That's right. I got a senior psycho. He is so nuts that, I didn't even have to get a guard dog. We just put his ass out there every couple hours. See? See, that's just it. You marry a senior psychopath. He just don't want to let go of you. He's just like that big dog down the street, the one that foams out of the mouth with it looks like Cujo, but a little bit bigger. Yeah, that is exactly what I'm dealing with. I'm dealing with a dog that's bigger than Cujo with big mouth. So, in my, I guess you would say, it's not desperation, it's just pissed offness and pissed at senior psychopaths who just let go of me. Just let go of me. Well, it's I always get that's where me and my dad are the same when we put our shit on Facebook back in the day. My dad put shit up. I call him up. Take that shit off. No, take it off. It's embarrassing me. Take it off. Or yeah. Yeah. My dad was like me, how I am now. Oh fuck. That's right. Except my dad put up political stuff. Oh, God. So anyway, I put up some bad stuff on Facebook. I wasn't happy. I'm really not happy, with the job. I hope to God that, I don't sell. I'm being honest. I'm an honest person and I don't think I could do that job. And really, I feel like a snake oil salesman. I really do feel that, it's like I almost just don't want to go into work, but I have to because I want to prove the point that I can even keep the lousiest job that I've ever had. It's easy, but it's just wow. It's so hard. It really is. I've never lied so much. I never had a job that I really was like lying. It's not, it's not like a product I use and I go, that's a great product. I can I can sell that. It's like something, it's a product of, but so anyways, uh now my watch is down to the minutes. It's 10. Yeah, I think that he should. But Paul didn't, he was being asshole boy, and I finally said, nope, I'm not gonna do any of that money or nothing. Nope. I just nope, nope, nope. I'm not gonna put myself another 20 grand in debt because you know, I was like, fuck, such an asshole. So I am begging and saying, hey, you got your wish. I'm alone. No one wants me. You know why? I got senior psychopaths. I'm turning into my fucking father, I swear. Mm. I remember one time I had made a big deal out of nothing. And my dad used to call that crocodile tears. Give you crocodile tears? He said, "Good cry. Good cry. A good cry. You gonna cry?" And then, it was it was like the way he would, poke at you. Hey, no, that's not acceptable. You can't act like a big, you know. When he was stuck with a big spoiled brat, boy, oh boy, it was so hard for my father. Oh yeah, I was spoiled. You see, when your parents are both getting divorced, I played them like, oh wow, I was like having fun. My parents said, hey, you know what? Our daughter is a spoiled bitch. She's 18 and just spoiled. What are we going to do? They that's the only time after their divorce that they came together to act, yeah, to get even with me. They actually did that to get even with me. They had me go and work at McDonald's. That's what they did. Oh yeah, they figured McDonald's, let's get that spoiled bitch into McDonald's. Yeah, my mom and dad spoiled me. I had skis. Okay, you got to hear about my skis. I was so fucking proud of them. I was so proud of them. And I had skis that were beautiful. Elan skis. I forget where they were made. I think they were made in Germany. And it was like a big deal. Elan. And still, I got Elan skis. In fact, that's what I bought, the bigger ones. The skis are now about this big, what you ski in. And I'm used to, I skied in the little skinnies. So I got to Elan skis. And I was babied into that. I don't know how to wax my skis, so I'm going to have to. I think this year is going to be the year I learn to wax my skis. Yeah, it's going to be a little waxing skis. Wax the skis. Yeah, I'm a loser. I got upset. I really love life. But if you want to ruin it and you want to sit there and say your shit, because I hear him already in the other room, I can hear him yapping away. La, 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 la. Oh, got quiet. I still think he should drop the charges. He knows he should. So anyway, I'm at that point in my life where, all right, I want to be happy. Like I said, it wasn't the fact of my ex picking up my college friend. That wasn't it at all. It was the fact that he left me and deserted me when I really needed him. And I'm thinking, well, I don't have a job. I wish I could have flown with him and dealt, but then it's like, wow, I'm the non-alcoholic with three's real alcoholics. I'm like, oh boy. Oh, well, I'm gonna have to like get going because I'm really high actually. I can't believe it. Oof, I'm just like super high. I am. I'm super high. Oh my god. So I have begged my ex to at least um well, I'm gonna let you go. I hope everything gets better for me because god damn, I can't take much more. It's like my life just it really fucking blows. I look just horrible. Just so bad. All right. Well, I hope everyone has a wonderful evening.